got a long way to claw back. You make a franchise record 25 threes. It looked like you had contributions from just all across the board. What do you see out there?
I think the bench was huge,
Yep.
in the middle of the third quarter. I think that I really liked the way we were playing, in particular on offense. We were taking care of the basketball. I thought we generated good shots. The problem for me is I thought that they were really a lot quicker to the ball. They really hurt us on the glass. They had taken 13 more shots than we did in the first half. I thought loose balls, rebounds really, really hurt us, and I thought we responded and reacted to that a lot better in the second half. And in particular, I think I mentioned to you guys before the game, you're trying to make sure the minutes, they play a lot of guys, right? So the pace of the game was really fast-paced, and Vooch and Zach played a lot of minutes in that first half, and I just felt like if we could get back into the game, we were going to need those guys, and I really went with those bench guys, and they really did a tremendous job. All of them did. They played all of them played very well.
Yeah, that third quarter minutes especially. And Jalen had a big stretch there, but then you took him out and you went with Patrick Williams at the 5, and that lineup continued that momentum. Is that a lineup that you like?
I would have liked to have kept Jalen. I think he got tired with the pace. He needed a breather. But, yeah, I thought that group did a really good job all the way around. We got stops. I thought we were very, very active to loose basketballs. We defensive rebounded. And then we really were able to get out in transition, and that really helped.
Billy, we've talked to you a lot about adversity, and when this group hits adversity the last couple of years, it always hasn't reacted well. When you could shoot threes and kind of just run with pace, does that help with adversity? I mean, that covers up a lot of feelings that could be building or could be, oh woe's us.
Yeah.
And, it just seems like that's a good remedy for it.
Well, I think that they felt like, at least coming out of the half, that some of the stuff for us was correctable. The other thing, too, is because there's so many possessions, you got to keep playing. Just keep playing, put possessions together. But they were on it. They knew at halftime. They were talking about the loose balls, the rebounding, the back cuts. I thought just overall they reacted so much better than we did. And the second half, I thought we really responded well to that. And I think, again, because of the number of possessions, how fast the pace game was, I didn't sense this oh, geez, we got a long haul here. This is going to be too tough. They kept battling all the way through.
That's 2 out of 4 games with 20 or more made three-pointers. I mentioned the franchise record, 25. 2 out of 4 games with 50 or more attempts. This is real. I mean, this change is real. Would you agree? Your shot profile?
Yeah, I think we're trying to do that. I like I said, I think every time you look, at your personnel, you try to figure out what's the best way that the group can play collectively, where we can. Certainly there's deficits we have, and I think the whole's got to be better than the individual parts. And I thought tonight, especially the second half, I thought we did such a good job of making the game easy for each other. Zach got going there, but, guys found him. They found each other. I thought we made really good decisions when we got in the lane, unlike the other night against Oklahoma. This is going to be a learning curve for our team, but I really appreciated their spirit, the way they competed, the way they fought. And I think we have to play this way, and we're going to need everybody. 82 games that everybody's going to play every single night health-wise. And they got to take care of their bodies, but the big thing for us is we've got to be unbelievably conditioned. And I know guys are going to but we've got to be in great shape. And they have done a good job, I think, working to get to that point.
You also had a brief stint where you played Lonzo and Josh together, which I believe is the first time that happened. What did you think about that brief look? And also, both those guys individually, what do you think of how they played tonight? I
thought they were both good. Again, Lonzo's got such a good feel of how to play, and so does Zach. I just thought with their physicality to start the game, even though we were trying to do, I think, the right things for our team, those two guys can make the game a little bit easier, and I just wanted to throw those. We played with 4 guards a lot tonight. Right. They had played, for the most part with 2 of their bigs. Jackson's a tough matchup, and so's Edie. So Vooch has got to be in there. But Patrick, we put him on Jackson too. But I thought both Lonzo and Josh were very, very good. And I think Lonzo's talk in the game was really good. I think instilling and giving guys confidence and belief.
Thanks, Billy.
All right. Thanks.